Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's talk about named constant. All right, so named constants allow us to store values that we don't want to change while our program is running in one place, and also modify them from that same place so that we don't have to change it multiple times everywhere they are throughout our program. So let me show you what I mean. So assuming we are creating a program that's basically going to simulate a 3-day sale. We have a store, we want to sell one product, and we are running a sale on that product. So it's a 3-day sale from Monday, Tuesday, all the way to Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Each day, the price of what you want to sell goes up. So on Monday, you get it, Monday is the cheapest. If you buy on Monday, you get it the cheapest. On Tuesday, it's a bit expensive than Monday, but it's better it's better than the price of Wednesday. So Wednesday is the most expensive. So let's kind of create a little program to simulate it. So I'm going to call the print function and say that the price on Monday is, and over here I'm going to provide the price. So let's say the price of our product is $2. I'm going to type in 2. And so on Monday, we're going to multiply the price by 1. Okay, so the price on Monday is 2 times 1, basically. This is the actual price, okay, 2 times 1. So I'm going to run this and let's see what happens. It says the price on Monday is basically $2. We can actually format this. We can format this value. So I'm going to call the format function around it. The format function takes in 2 arguments. We know this. Basically what we want to format and how we want it formatted as a format string. We've talked about this. So I want this formatted as a floating point value. So I'm going to type in F. I'm going to put commas where necessary. So before that, I'm going to specify the precision. I'm going to format it to 2 decimal places. I'm going to type in 0.2 in front of the conversion character. And I'm going to put in a comma right in front of the precision. Okay. And I'm going to put a $sign in front of it. I'm going to concatenate a $sign as a string, to this value. So when I run it, now it says the price on Monday is $2. Now I can write all this in one print function, but I'm going to duplicate this and display the price on Tuesday. So the price on Tuesday is, we're assuming this is the price. The price of the product is $2. I'm going to multiply the price by 2. When I run it, it says the price on Tuesday is $4. So if you buy it on Monday, you get it the cheapest. I'm going to duplicate it one more time and say the price on Wednesday is, we're assuming that the price of the product is $2. I'm going to multiply by 3. So on Monday, if you buy it on Monday, you get it the cheapest. On Tuesday, it's a bit expensive, but it's better if you buy it on Tuesday than on Wednesday, because on Wednesday, you're going to pay $6. So now this is only 3 lines, but in a program, let's say we are running a whole year sale, 1 year sale, and each day the price goes up. What happens if your price of the product changes? What will happen is you have to go through your program, look for the price, and change it. Let's say the price changed to $5. We'd have to come here, change this to 5, come here, change this to 5, come here and change this to 5. Now, in a program with 3 lines, it's going to be easy. But in a program that has about 1,000 lines, that's going to be a pain. And so we can store this price value as a constant. And constant because this value is not going to change as our program is running. So I'm going to declare one over here. And by popular convention, when you're creating constant, you name them as uppercase characters. Sorry about that. So I'm going to call this the price of let's say a banana, right? So I'm going to call this way: price underscore of underscore a underscore banana. So by popular conversion, like I said, when you're creating constants, you want to use uppercase to create them. And if it's more than one word, you want to separate those words with an underscore. And we do this basically just to differentiate between constants and variables, right? And so I'm going to set this equal to our price, which is 2. And so I'm going to now replace the price with the value stored in the price of the banana constant. And so now if I want to change the price, all I have to do is come here, change it to 5 once, run the program, and it updates. It updates everywhere. I don't have to go through the program and change it. I just change it up here once. All right, so constants are good. Basically it's a good practice and a good idea to use constants. It's going to save you a lot of headache, so use them. We know we have to break these lines into two, right? We know we are exceeding this line. We want to stick with the Python PEP 8 standard and keep about 79 characters on the line. So we have to break this. We can break this somewhere around here. Before we break a line, we type in a backslash, hit enter. Somewhere around here, backslash, hit enter. Somewhere around here, backslash, hit enter. Now, we already know this, but I'm just trying to enforce what we've learned already. So when I run the program, nothing changes. If you want to change this to about $10, it reflects everywhere. Okay, so this is just an idea of constants. It's really good practice to use them. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and I'll do everything to respond to them. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time with the next video. All right then. Bye-bye.